Hi everybody, thank you so much for clicking onto this video. You are here to watch Breaking Bad Season 4, Episode 2. But before you guys get right into that episode, I'm just going to talk very briefly on some of the comments I've seen, and I just don't want there to be any type of misunderstanding in as we move forward with this show. I feel like a lot of people are invested into this show because it touches each person's life differently. Unlike a lot of other shows that I've been reacting to so far, I feel like this is more realistic compared to other shows that I'm doing, and I think that a lot of people are watching it and have watched Breaking Bad, and it connects with their actual real life. So, I just want to first actually say thank you to all of my subscribers, those that are subscribed watching this, and even if you're not subscribed, thank you for clicking onto this video and trying to see what Andres Array is going to say for this episode. So I just want to give a quick update on all the characters as I, have gone through all these seasons. I just want to give you guys like how I kind of feel about all of them. I am an actor myself. I've been acting for a very, very long time. I love acting. I love the art of acting. So I kind of connect with characters much differently than others. Or even if you are an actor or you're into movies and shows, I probably will connect with you almost the same exact way, because we kind of dive out of what we are as viewers just looking at something, and we dive into the characters themselves. So a lot of people that are seeing my channel and seeing these shows, they don't like characters I do like, and I don't like characters they do like. But it's nothing really bad at all. I actually like difference of opinions. That's what makes the world go round. If we all thought the same and talked the same, we would all be really, really boring. So as I was saying, also, I feel like a lot of us are connecting to these characters because we are all books. And inside that book is a story. We all have our own stories, so that's how we connect to these characters and why we feel so passionate about these characters. And I will open up my story for you. So far in this show, well, I'll talk about this season. Mike and Gus are and Saul, love those characters. They bring a lot of funny moments and also real moments. Like, you're like, oh my God, suspense. They're just really, really good characters. And I'm so happy that Gus and Mike were in season 3 and in season 4. So moving right along. Marie, I like Marie, and I've had liked Marie through this whole series so far. Right now it's I'm starting to feel bad for Marie, and I'll just put them both together, Marie and Hank. I've liked Hank as well. I think that when I stopped, not that I disliked Hank, when he started to rub me wrong was when he did get shot. So at first I was very sympathetic and I understood, but as time keeps going on, I'm like, oh my God, Marie. Now, there's people that have commented and said, because I try to read everybody's comments, that I don't really deal with human nature well, or I don't understand why, they don't understand why I don't like Hank. I don't dislike Hank, but I will give you guys my story and why I relate to Marie. So I was in a very long relationship with somebody who was in the military. They went overseas. I ended up staying up all night long for this person to make sure that person was okay. I think back in Kuwait time compared to my time, their afternoon is my early morning. So about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. But I would stay up literally all night long until 3 or 4 in the morning because we were in a war at that time, and I wanted to make sure that person was okay. So and prior to that person leaving, I was already with them for about 9.5 years. So clearly, and engaged. So clearly, I'm going to make sure that person is fine. Now, at this particular time, that person I was with, he ended up actually doing something that I know he dreaded, and he had to shoot a child who had a bomb strapped to them. And this is just real life. So when he came back, he had PTSD. I'm hoping I'm saying that right because I'm so bad and it's so early. I'm trying my hardest to give you guys the real. So after he came back, I was there making sure that everything was okay. I'm not really an emotional person, but I tried to do the best that I could do. But during that whole year, once he came back, I had to deal with verbal abuse for literally a year. Verbal abuse turns into physical abuse, and it was just a really bad situation. It got so bad at one point, I'm not going to go into graphic details, but it was really, really scary for me. And obviously we had to go our separate ways. Now, I ended up almost trying to commit suicide. I'm getting really in depth with you guys. This is a while ago, so now I can talk about it. So I was in a hospital for 72 hours, and I just had to, and even after that, I still was dealing with like my own issues. Coming out of that whole situation, I still have insomnia on and off. And it's very hard to trust people because when you're with somebody for so long and then having to deal with that. So there's always two sides to every story, like two sides to a coin. So there is that person who went overseas to fight the war and we all stand with our troops. But then there's the people that are there for the person when they come back, even when they're there, and they have to also deal with situations as well. So when I see Marie going through something of verbal abuse, that's who I'm connecting with, but I'm also connecting with Hank because I understand both points of view. So that's why you'll hear me talk, and even in this episode that you guys are going to watch, that I do talk a lot about, you know, oh my God, Hank this, Hank that. And I also tell Marie that, you know, she should leave Hank. But this is just because I'm connecting to Marie on a whole different level, a whole different viewpoint. So that's just for how I feel. When it deals with Skylar, I look at Skylar as a single mother. Well, I guess, kind of, not really. But she kind of reminds me of a lot of women in my family that helped raise me, including my mother, who would do anything for her kids. But I mean, she didn't deal with drugs or anything like that. But I'm just kind of giving you the reason why I connect with Skylar herself. Walt, believe it or not, Walt and Jesse, believe it or not, as much as you guys hear me talk, I just kind of edit that in there. They really don't bother me. I think Walt and everything he's doing, I don't really agree with. And I don't sometimes agree with Jesse. But these two characters, I don't have a dislike for them, but I also don't have a like for them. They're in my middle ground. I look at them as they're good characters to be on the show. Obviously, they're main characters and they help drive this show. And I enjoy watching them on the screen, but emotionally connected to either one, I don't have that emotional connection to those characters. So like, you guys hear me talk about them, but it's really me trying to be funny. I make humor out of everything that possibly be that I see. So that's really what you guys see on there. But listen, I'm here for all of your comments, questions, and concerns on all of these characters. I do agree with you guys for the most part. But we all have difference of opinions, and that's what makes the world go round, right? So once again, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick update on where I stand with these characters and kind of give you an insight of why I feel the way I feel sometimes when I'm very vocal in my reactions. I'm a reactor. I react to things. And you guys also know how this story wraps up. I do not. I'm watching this and giving you guys every episode as I watch. So I don't know what Hank is going to do. I don't know what Walt's going to do. I don't know what any of these people are going to do, but you guys do. So please keep that in mind that like I'm going in here blind. So I'm just reacting to the episodes as I see them as they come out. So that was just my quick, I don't want to talk so much. Oh my God, it's 9 minutes and 20 seconds. But I just want you guys to hear my viewpoint on these actors, these characters. And I wanted to once again, thank you guys for being my subscribers. And even if you're not subscribers, thank you for taking your time and checking out my reaction. Because without you guys, there is no Andres Array YouTube channel. So thank you once again. Also, while you guys are listening to me, hit that join button. It's on my YouTube channel, my main page. Join me and help support my channel as we move forward through this journey. Thank you once again, and go check out my reaction now. Welcome back to Andres Arre, where today we're going to be watching Breaking Bad Season 4, Episode 2. But before we get into that episode and doing this lovely reaction, guys, if you did not know, I'm going to let you guys know. I officially launched my membership on my YouTube channel. It is called Bloopers. I would love if you guys joined me there. I will be doing polls that will direct this channel into TV shows and movies that you all want me to react to. Also, I will be giving you guys shout outs. I'll be doing live streams. I will be opening up a chat room. We can all talk there. Also, I have my Discord, so you guys could also talk to me there as well. But I would love if you guys join me in my membership on this channel. I do all my edits myself, film myself, buy all this equipment myself. But anything that you could do to contribute to this channel, it would be wonderful. So, back onto the reason why you clicked on this video. So, the last episode of Breaking Bad, we had the craziest thing ever. So, Jesse killed Gail. Jesse stayed at Gail's house outside. Now, the reason why I reacted the way I reacted when I saw Jesse there in front of the house wasn't really primarily for Victor, who I was calling Vince the whole damn episode. Sorry, I hope his name was Victor, because if it's not Victor, I fucked up his name again. But I was like, damn, Jesse, what happens if the cops come? You're still there with the weapon that you killed this person with, and you're just sitting there, dozing off, zoning off, because you killed somebody. So, and then, let's just stay on the Jesse topic. At the ending of the episode, you see Jesse change back into this tough guy that we saw him in the whole entire episode previously before he killed Gail. So honestly, that's what I don't understand about Jesse. I don't understand like this going back and forth. It's either you're hard and you're a gangster or you're not. It's a lot to deal with. But Jesse got caught by Victor. Victor brought him back to the place with Mike and Walt. And then that's when everybody found out that yes, Jesse killed Gail, and yes, Victor was seen. So right away, when Mike asked, did people see you? And he said yes. That is when I knew that that man was gonna die. I was waiting for it to happen, but I did not think, I completely forgot by this time that Box Cutter was the title of the episode I was watching. So seeing Gus actually slice open this guy who was his right hand was, I don't even know how to explain it. I've seen stuff like that on film, but not in a really long time. So that was an eye-opener. It was a wake up, we're in the middle of the episode type moment. Then they broke down that body and was called back from, I think, what was it, guys? Was it season 1? Was it season 2? It was one of those seasons when we saw the whole bathtub situation. You know what's crazy? I actually can't even remember the first season of Breaking Bad, which is crazy to me. But yeah, that whole situation that happened. And then what Jesse was saying when he was eating at the place with Walt about, now we know each other. I don't know. I'm really trying my hardest. I'm really trying my hardest to like Jesse. You guys see the trouble in my face. I'm like really, really trying. But he's a really hard character for me. Like, I could like Walt, as crazy and horrible as Walt is as a character. I could like Walt better than I could like Jesse. And I do not know why. Jesse can raise any blood pressure that I have that is in my body. Like, he really works my soul. I think he's the only character in this whole season, or I think in the past, I think this whole series, that can actually work my nerves. A couple of times what bothered me, then I was over it. Skylar irritated me once. Marie irritated me once. Hank irritated me like 3 or 4 times, but nothing like big. But Jesse, he really bothers me. He like really bothers me. But I understand a lot of people think he's a moral compass. They think he's a good guy. They think he's a good character. They blame Walt for all of Jesse's situations. Although Jesse had situations before he even met Walt. Got it. But in this episode, I said it in my last reaction. I'll say it again. I think that Gus is going to try to threaten the family. I think he's going to try to come after Walt's family somehow, some way. I think Skylar is going to get tied into this whole situation, and it's going to be completely crazy. I don't know where I'm going to go. I might just run off this film set, to tell you the truth. I'm going to run out of here and call it a damn day. But guys, with that being said, I don't want to waste your time. I want to actually find out what's happening in this episode. So, with that being said, let me shut the hell up and jump into Breaking Bad Season 4, Episode 2, and find out what Walt and Jesse has got to give. Boop!
How's it look?
How's what look?
Meaning, do I see it?
What am I looking at?
Basically, any lawman worth his salt's gonna spot that, yeah.
He have a gun?
If stealth is what you're aspiring to, you best go with something more compact.
What?
A concealed hammer, so it doesn't catch on your belt when you draw.
What? I would have took the
5
first gun.
shots. Yeah. Automatic has how many?
10 in the mag, 1 in the chamber. You load that with 158 grain hollow points instead of your standard wad cutters.
Oh, get a bigger gun.
Right on with this.
No, I want a big gun.
It's really no substitute if you're intent on fooling a vigilant eye. I prefer the feel of leather. Old school, I guess.
Sure it's on the correct side?
If you're right-handed, it is.
He is so weird.
General rule, you don't want to cross draw. Not unless you're going to be sitting. Either way, you're going to want to practice your draw. A lot. Because if you're all fingers, well, could be him keeping the piece instead of you. Catch my drift?
Ooh.
Well, that there is why you're going to pay me 5 times what you'd pay your neighborhood gun store.
Serial number has been filed off. To state the obvious, I don't want to be caught with this on me.
No.
You know, mister, I've been providing my services for the past 30-odd years. Thinking that time I'd learned better than ask a man his business. But I do feel the urge to ask you, we strictly talking defense here?
No.
Because if it's just personal protection, you'd save yourself a potential felony 2-spot for carrying a weapon with a defaced serial number if you just buy it legally.
Mm.
New Mexico's not a retreat jurisdiction. Plant your feet and shoot to kill. Some call it a moral right, and I do include myself within that class. You're not a convicted felon. You might best be advised to bear your arms within the confines of the law.
Mm.
It's for defense.
Oh, he's trying to protect himself against Gus. Child, I would want all them guns. It's Gus. I want one of each. Is that Mike? Hey, Mike. You might need some sleep, Mike. Does he have blood on him? Gonna have to burn that coat. He seems a little taken aback from what happened.
Jesse!
What's up, brother?
18 inches, 6 of them. Aluminum cones, so they're really sonically neutral. Totally digital. Vacuum tube amp, which is by far the best anti-distortion wise.
So this is what Jesse's doing.
Hey, man, I saw Andrea at a meeting yesterday. She asked about you.
They don't do drugs anymore.
Thanks, man, but
Oh, good.
steps and all that.
Yes.
Seriously?
Good. He doesn't do it either.
Maybe just a little bump.
Oh, never mind.
That forget, yo. The way them bitches get all cranium when you cap them in the head, it's like, booyah!
I'm trying to eat your brain, bro. A dude don't need no more motivation.
Call of Duty, World at War, zombie mode. Now that's the bomb, man.
How are these people not dead?
What difference does it make what their job was when they was living?
Dude, you are
What
so
conversation are they
historically
having right
retarded. Nazi
Fleet of
zombie.
foot.
No.
I'm saying,
been having
where's the
anxiety attack.
challenge?
All
At
the
least
way.
the zombies in Left 4 Dead.
Oh my god. He don't know.
Agree, totally. You know what this place needs?
Jesse is going right back to how he was.
This crazy thing,
Look at ew, that does not even look fun. Oh god, so Jesse's doing bad. He looks so stupid. Okay, so Walt's practicing, Jesse's getting high. Great. Hey Hank, you got your rock that you bit on? Oh, I was like, what's that sound? It's him moving his bed. Oh, it's actually Marie.
You okay?
Fine. Actually, yes, Marie, this is me sleeping. What's it look like?
You're looking at a rock at 2:24 in the morning.
This is not a rock. This is a mineral for like the 10th time.
Aren't you tired, Marie?
Blue corundum.
I'm just saying, asking if maybe
You know, last I counted, Marie, there are 4 bedrooms in this house.
Oh no.
You know, I mean, if I'm keeping you awake and all.
You're not gonna verbally abuse me though. Sorry. Divorce. Somebody right now is being like, you don't understand. I love y'all. Here's Walt packing his lunch.
Walt?
Oh,
Hello? Walt?
is that Skylar?
Bills are really starting to pile up here, and in the meantime, I haven't received a check from you in quite a while, so
Oh God.
I need to look into buying this car wash.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? Are you screening all my calls?
No, no. I'm just. What are you thinking? Leaving a message like that?
Right.
Our intention to buy a car wash. Now, do you think that was wise?
Proof of our what?
Right, Skylar.
Mentioning the words car wash on the phone at all. Period.
Well, it is a car wash, not a brothel.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, hon. Look, there's some cereal on the breakfast table. If you're not willing to pull the trigger on this, I am more than happy to call Goodman myself.
I will handle it, okay?
Skylar, if you don't call to see how Walt is actually doing, instead of asking about this money and things you want done, I'm gonna get a little irritated.